Hey guys and girls, Nathan Birch here, probably wondering what I am up to today. Apart from just playing on the jet ski that we can see in the back of the truck here, I'm just sitting at the front of a property which could potentially be, my 200th purchase, my 201 purchase, 202 purchase. I don't know how many properties I get to, which one's exactly which one it is, but I know that this year I crossed over the 200 barrier. This property I'm sitting at the front of is one of them. I'm going to take you to see some other properties just to show you what you can do after you build your foundation property portfolio. So this property I'm sitting at the front of is not something that you should go and buy as a part of your foundation property portfolio. It doesn't tick the boxes for what I suggest to buy as your foundation portfolio, but it's one of those things that it's an end game property to make some big cash on. So what do I mean about the foundation portfolio? It's important that you build good, strong bread and butter properties in metro areas, which is going to have good capital growth, good cash flow, below market value, at an affordable price, and be able to provide affordable housing to Australian people. What I'm sitting at the front of is what I've been buying a lot of lately. I'm not going to go completely into my strategy because I know a lot of people out there try and be weird with what I do and try and emulate stuff. So I like to share what I'm doing. I will go into specifics with you today. This property here is 5 acres, which you can see out here is just 5 acres of flat land in northwestern Sydney. So 5 acres equals 20,000 square meters of land. My strategy at the moment, I've bought hundreds of properties. I still buy the bread and butter properties. So this year, out of the 21 properties that I've purchased so far this year, probably about 15 of them have been normal bread and butter, 200 grand Gold Coast, 300 grand in Sydney, those sort of bread and butter sort of cheapies that I've always bought. However, this thing here is 5 acres, 20,000 square meters, northwest Sydney. If you know northwest Sydney, you'd know Kellyville, Rouse Hill. It's probably about 15-minute drive from there. It's one of the next areas that's going to go off. Why do I say that? Because just across the road on this side of the road, blocks of land and houses are selling for 1.5 million for a 500 square meter block. So when I said recently in the media that by the age of 40, I'm 30, turning 31 this year, when I turn 40, what is going to be my goal and where will I be in the next 10 years? I said I was going to be a billionaire. So keep tuned, guys. I'll show you what I'm going to be up to. And if you can copy some of the stuff that I do and add it to your portfolio, great. This is not the sort of properties that I suggest that you go and build as your foundation portfolio. Go get the first 10, 20, 30 properties sorted first, and then work out the strategy as to what after that. This is just for the fun stuff. This is development sort of stuff. This is big time sort of construction, civil works, all that sort of gear. So let's not go into that side of it. Let's just look at the property and how it is. And these are the sort of things that I'm going to be building my next level of the portfolio on. I've got lots of these properties now. I want to collect dozens, hundreds of these sorts of things just for the fun. They are negative geared. I'm not buying them for negative geared credits or anything like that. I'm buying it purposely for a strategy. At this point in my portfolio, I can sustain buying properties that are negative geared with having a purpose for them. So, I've bought lots of properties that are neutral cash flow, that have turned positive cash flow. I've bought blocks of units, motels, shopping centres, all those sorts of things in order for cash flow. I've got a very healthy, cash flow, which is heading close to the $1 million a year, positive cash flow after all expenses. So, me holding some properties that are, slightly negative geared doesn't really affect me. But it's not how you build your portfolio. It's important that we go back to the start. You can't walk in and judge a book by the chap that you walked in on. So go back to the start, make sure you get the foundations right, and then you can do this sort of stuff. I've literally got hundreds, if not thousands, of clients that have helped over the past 5 years, which have built their foundation portfolios, and this is the sort of properties that they should be putting in their property portfolio today, and they have the opportunities to. I'll catch up soon. Just recapping on the numbers here. Purchase price 1.35 mil for a house on 20,000 square meters in Sydney. We have got on the opposite side of the road, which it's just rezoning happening at the moment. 500 square meter blocks of land with little houses on them for $1.5 million. So you can do the numbers there. We'll catch up soon. I've got some more properties to show you. Have an awesome day.